Assalamualaikum students, this is your Miss Sadia from Chemistry Department. Welcome to my channel Avo Chemistry. Fundamentals of Chemistry, and our topic is chemical calculations based on the concept of mole and Avogadro's number. Now, types of calculations. There are two types of calculations: mole mass calculations and mole particles calculations. Students, we have done in a previous topic mole mass calculations, and now today we will discuss the part 2, that is mole particles calculations. In mole particles calculations, whenever mole is given, we have to find the number of particles of a substance, and whenever number of particles of substances are given, we have to find the mole. And this relation is known as mole mass relation or mole particles calculations. In this triangle, you can see Avogadro's number, moles and number of particles. Students, number of particles, number of atoms, number of ions and number of molecules. And what is a mole? In a previous lecture we have discussed moles is equal to mass in gram divided by molar mass. And what is Avogadro's number? Avogadro's number is equal to 6.022 exponent 23. So students, this relation is known as mole particles relation. Now, mole particles calculation, students, like mole mass relation, we have the two ways to solve the problems. One is unitary method and other is formula method. And same in case of mole particles calculation, we will solve these problems by formula method. Now, formula to calculate the number of particles equal to moles into Na. What is Na? Na is the Avogadro's number. If we put the value of Na in that formula, so the formula becomes like that: number of particles is equal to moles into 6.022 exponent 23. And don't forget this important line: 1 mole of a substance is equal to 6.022 exponent 23 particles. Now, students, example 1.8, calculating the number of atoms in given moles. Means that we have to find the number of atoms while the number of moles are given to us. Now, question number 1, zinc is a silvery metal that is used to galvanize steel to prevent corrosion. How many atoms are there in 1.25 moles of zinc? Students, you can see that number of moles are given, that are 1.25, and we have to find the number of atoms of zinc. And in question number 2, a thin foil of aluminium is used as wrapper in food industries. How many atoms are present in a foil that contains 0.2 moles of aluminium? Students, same in question number 2, number of moles of aluminium are given and we have to find the number of atoms of aluminium. So how do we calculate it? Okay, let's see. Number 1. Before starting the solution, first of all, we should make a data. What information can we take from the question? Number of moles of zinc atoms is equal to 1.25 moles and number of atoms of zinc atoms are unknown. We have to find the number of atoms. So students, our solution is, as I have told you before many times in mole mass calculations, the first step is to find the molar mass of a substance, but here we are not calculating the mass, so there is no need to find the molar mass. So we will direct apply a formula and put the value and get the answer. Now, as we know, 1 mole of zinc atom contains is equal to 6.022 exponent 23 atoms. So just apply a formula: number of atoms is equal to moles into Avogadro's number. So students, we have to find the number of atoms. So a number of moles are given, and when we multiply these number of moles with the Avogadro's number, we will find the number of atoms. Now, number of moles are 1.25, multiply by 6.022 exponent 23. So finally we get the answer: 7.53 exponent 23 atoms of zinc. So student, this is our answer. Now students, question number 2, we should make data. So number of moles of aluminum atom is equal to 0.2 moles, and the number of atoms of aluminum atoms we have to find. So solution, is it necessary to find the molar mass? Yes students. So there is no need to find the molar mass because we just apply the formula. As we know, number of atoms is equal to moles into 6.022 exponent 23 atoms. So students, how many moles of aluminum are there? 0.2. So multiply 0.2 with Avogadro's number, we get the answer 1.2044 exponent 23 atoms of aluminum. So students, how many number of atoms of aluminum when we have 0.2 moles of aluminum? 1.2044 exponent 23 atoms of aluminum we have. Now example 1.9. Actually students, these are the examples and these are already solved in your book, but actually we are applying the formula method, so we have to calculate them too by using formula method. Example 1.9, calculating the number of molecules in given moles of a substance. Methane. Students, methane is a major component of natural gas. How many molecules are present in 0.5 moles of a pure sample of methane? Students, in previous questions, aluminum and zinc were atoms, so we use the term number of atoms. But here methane is a molecule, so we will have to find the number of molecules. We use the term molecule with methane, so we have to find the number of molecules when we have 0.5 moles of pure sample of methane. And question number 2, at high temperature, hydrogen sulfide gas given off by a volcano is oxidized by air to sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide reacts with water to form acid rain. How many molecules are there in 0.25 moles of SO2 sulfur dioxide? Yes students, same in this case, sulfur dioxide is a molecule, so we have to find the number of molecules when number of moles of SO2 are 0.25. Okay, so now first we will make data. So what would our data? Number of molecules of methane is equal to 0.2 moles. And number of molecules, how many number of molecules? We don't know. So we have to find it. Solution. So as we know, 1 mole of methane contains 6.022 exponent 23 molecules. So just apply formula, number of molecules is equal to moles into 6.022 exponent 23 molecules. Now put the values of mole. How many moles? 0.5 into 6.022 exponent 23. Now we get the answer 3.011 exponent 23 molecules of methane when we have 0.5 moles. Understood? Now go ahead. Question number 2. Now make the data. Now number of moles of SO2 sulfur dioxide is equal to 0.25 moles, and number of molecules of SO2 are unknown to us. So solution, as we know, 1 mole of sulfur dioxide contains 6.022 exponent 23. So number of molecules of SO2 is equal to moles into Avogadro's number molecules. So how many moles are there? 0.25. Just put the values, 0.25 into 6.022 exponent 23, and finally we get the answer 1.5055 exponent 23 molecules of sulfur dioxide. Now example 1.10, calculating the number of moles in the given number of atoms. It means that now we have to find the number of moles. Now in this case we have to find the number of moles while number of atoms are given. While in a previous question we had to find the number of atoms while the number of moles were given. But it is a reverse of previous question. In this condition we have to find the number of moles while number of atoms are given. So let's start. Titanium is a corrosion resistant metal that is used in rockets, aircrafts and jet engines. Calculate the number of moles of this metal in a sample containing 3.011 exponent 22 titanium atoms. Students, in this case you can see that we have the number of atoms of titanium that are 3.011 exponent 22 titanium atoms. But we have to find the number of moles. You can see that calculate the number of moles. It means that number of moles are unknown and number of atoms are given. First we should make data. Number of atoms of titanium is equal to 3.011 exponent 23 atoms and number of moles of titanium are unknown. So solution, as we know, number of atoms is equal to moles into 6.022 exponent 23 atoms. So students, in this case you can see that we have to find the number of atoms. So now moles is equal to number of atoms divided by 6.022 exponent 23. We have number of atoms 3.011 exponent 23 divided by 6.022 exponent 23. We get the answer 0.5 moles of titanium. This is our answer. Now students, example 1.11, calculating number of moles in the given number of molecules. Number of moles, it means we have to find the number of moles while the number of molecules are given. In a previous question, we had to find the number of atoms, but here formaldehyde is used to preserve dead animals. Its molecular formula is CH2O. Calculate the number of moles that would contain 3.011 exponent 22 molecules of this compound. Now students, as you know, formaldehyde is a molecule, not atom, so we use the term molecule, number of molecules, not the number of atoms. So our data is number of molecules of CH2O formaldehyde is equal to 3.011 exponent 22 molecules, and the number of moles of formaldehyde we don't know because we have to find them. So solution, as we know, 1 mole of formaldehyde contains 6.022 exponent 23. So apply formula, number of molecules is equal to moles into 6.022 exponent 23 molecules. We will arrange this formula and number of moles will be on the left side and other all known values will be on the other same side. So put the values. Moles is equal to number of molecules divided by 6.022 exponent 23. So just put the values and get the answer. Number of molecules are 3.011 exponent 22 divided by Avogadro's number, and finally we get the answer 0.05 moles of formaldehyde. So students, whenever we have the number of molecules 3.011 exponent 22 molecules of formaldehyde, we get the number of moles 0.05 moles of formaldehyde. Yes students, this is our answer. Now go ahead. Now self-assessment exercise 1.10. Aspirin is a compound that contains carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. It is used as a painkiller. An aspirin tablet contains 1.25 exponent 30 molecules. How many moles of this compound are present in this tablet? Yes students. Is it an easy question or a little bit tricky? Okay, let's see. Data. The number of molecules of aspirin is equal to 1.25 exponent 30 molecules. And number of moles of aspirin, we don't know. So solution, as we know, just apply formula. Number of molecules is equal to moles into 6.022 exponent 23 molecules. So number of molecules is equal to, now our formula becomes like that. Number of moles is equal to number of molecules divided by Avogadro's number of molecules. Now just put the values. Number of moles is equal to 1.25 exponent 30 divided by 6.022 exponent 23. We get the answer 2.075 exponent 6 moles of aspirin. Done students? Now it's the second question of self-assessment exercise 1.10. A method used to prevent rusting in ships and underground pipelines involves connecting the iron to a block of a more active metal such as magnesium. This method is called cathodic protection. How many moles of magnesium are present in 1 billion atoms of magnesium? What is a cathodic protection? Students, this topic we will discuss in chapter 7 inshallah in detail. How many moles of magnesium? It means that we have to find the number of moles of magnesium while number of atoms of magnesium are given. So first we will make data. Number of atoms of magnesium is equal to 1 exponent 9 atoms, and number of moles of magnesium Don't know. Now just solution. As we know, 1 mole of magnesium atoms contains 6.022 exponent 23 atoms. So students, apply formula. Number of atoms is equal to moles into 6.022 exponent 23. So number of moles, now after rearranging the formula, now we have the formula like that. Number of moles is equal to number of atoms divided by 6.022 exponent 23. Now put the values. Number of atoms, how many number of atoms we have? We have 1 exponent 9 divided by 6.022 exponent 23. So we get the answer 1.6605 exponent minus 15 moles of magnesium. Now students, we have done with these numerical mole particles calculations. Students, in previous lectures we worked with mole mass calculations, and today we will discuss mole particles calculations. It's a very easy formula. Just learn the formula, put the values and get the answer. It's a very easy method to find the number of moles, number of particles and mass in gram. But still, if you have any question, feel free to ask in comment section. Do practice as much as you can. You know that practice makes a man perfect. Thank you so much students for watching my channel. Take care. Allah Hafiz.